If you're watching this right now, it means we couldn't think of Brianna.
Fat White Family.
It's time to stop!
Fat White Family are one of the craziest rock and roll outfits you will ever come across. Just watch some live videos, watch some of their music videos as well, and you'll see some stuff. Maybe some stuff you didn't want to see, but you can't unsee it because you've seen it now. What did you think of this pretty distinctive, unique album from Fat White Family? And have you heard of them before?
I've never heard of them before.
Okay. I got into them when it was like a year and a bit ago, and I was like, it was that time of the year when I was checking out the bill on all of the festivals at the time.
Or the TV show.
Oh God.
Oh, what a reference.
Oh, bloody hell.
What a reference. Our international audience is going to understand that ITV reference right there.
Just got cancer.
Keep Britain British.
So anyway, you can't say that.
Wait, what?
Swipe over it. So, on the bill for fuck you. So on the bill for all of the UK festivals was the Fat White Family, and I couldn't stop seeing the name because it's a distinctive name. You read the Fat White Family and it's there somewhere in the back of your mind. That making sense now. That reference is funny.
Come on! Oh my lord!
Yeah, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to check them out. I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to see what they're like live. So I did this. And it came up with some videos. And I watched them.
And after you finished watching porn, you decided the Fat White Family. And then you switched over to you.
And there was a naked guy oiled up, actually he was just wearing some white.
And then he finished watching porn, finished watching that, and went over to YouTube.
So he's in his Y fronts, he's danced around the stage, he's screaming into the microphone. I'm not making much sense of the music. There was a lot of just noise, and I was like, shit man, I'm not sure what's happening, but it's an experience. And
that's the next review of an album.
And so I get linked to a music video, and I'm I click on that music video, pow. And it was just a guy's ass going horizontally across my screen, and
oh god, is that them?
Yeah,
that was a good song as well.
It's a great song.
That was actually a great song.
And I was like, shit, man. When these guys get in the studio, something happens. Magic happens. The mix gets cleaned up, and they scrub up really well, and you can actually hear stylistically what they're going for, and there is actually some musical merit there, and it's amazing. On the other hand, people say, no, they're only good live, their best stuff is live, and it's an experience seeing them live. I would say the experience is incredible. If you want to go and see them live, it's intense as shit. But
this is the longest 3-minute intro of not mentioning even the name of the album.
They need to know about Fat White Family. They need to know about them.
Okay.
And yeah, I think you listen to their studio albums, they have some incredible music. This album is called Songs for Our Mothers.
This band is interestingly, and you sort of mentioned it there, it is interestingly, can't remember the word, but people have very differing opinions on them.
Yeah.
There are people, because even looking at stuff about this album, there were people who were saying it's a noisy, plodding, boring mess and I hate it. Zero.
And you know what? You can see where they're coming from.
Yeah, and you can see where they're coming from. And then the other side, there were people going 10 out of 10. The emotion is so crazy. They're putting themselves on the track and it's so personal. And you're like, people really disagree on this album. And then there are people who are right in the middle.
I love it. I love it. I love these guys. What do you think of Whitest Boys on the Beach?
I'm more of right in the middle out of those things. Because on some songs, I'm like, this is quite a nice melody. I can see the music here. I like it. I like what's going on. The vocals were really back in the mix. Really sort of messy and
almost ad-lib. They were on the verge of you not being able to understand.
Yeah, and they sounded more sort of they were being an instrument.
Yeah, like textures and colours rather than
a vocal, which in some songs works really well. But I feel like I didn't like the sort of mood of this album. Even though some of the bits I'd be like, I like this is nice. I felt like overall it was sort of quite a slow, plodding
I'd describe the mood as
dragged.
sleepy and demented.
Yeah, and at points it really starts to drag for me, where it's just going really slow with these sort of half-time beats, and it's just like...
I loved it. I thought it was really dissonant.
It's dragging along.
I thought that it had, like, even some kind of, like, dark, chilled, circus, horror-themed stuff going on there. Love is the Crack, the third song, had that, like, immediate, like, late 60s vibe. It was kind of crazy.
Man. Like I said here,
like
they're so much inspired by old music. You can just hear it in the way they're saying like 50s, 60s stuff. It's just awesome.
And, like, when Shipman decides... kind of like a drunken boat ride, like going on an acid trip with the Beatles. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Like you get this 60s vibe from like kind of like a psychedelic approach that also has somewhat of like a surf rock thing going in there.
There's a lot of like degradation of like audio quality. There's a lot of like reverb soaked stuff.
Yeah.
There's a lot of clashing frequencies.
Yeah.
But like somewhere in there's like the heart of a song, you know, like there's a lot of substance.
I thought the drums throughout the whole track really kind of defined each song. Like you would go in and you'd listen and you'd get different kind of feelings throughout every different song. Sometimes you'd get kind of like a minimal electronic drum beat, and other times you get this big booming ambient thing, and like you could get a lot of different ideas from this album.
I love the choices for like vocal melodies. And just the organ sounds, like they go back in time with those organ sounds.
Yeah.
It's just, I thought the album was fantastic.
It had so many different styles in it. It had like a Hendrix style in one of the songs.
We need to go home and I need to show you some of their earlier stuff because you'll dig it.
Okay.
You'll dig it. You'll dig it too.
Okay. I really enjoyed it. I thought there were loads of really, really cool ideas going on in this album.
Did either of you go and check out some of their live stuff?
No.
Oh.
Should I have done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not my thing. It is sort of just a bit like just crazy, and you're like, it's definitely experience. You're
It's
right,
crazy
Ben.
as fuck.
You described it pretty well, but it's the sort of thing where I'm like, it's an experience. It's just not an experience I personally am interested in.
Yeah.
You know, it's like fair enough if you like that.
It's
guy.
like one of those live performances where like it's captivatingly intense.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yeah.
I can completely
in a
imagine
very
that.
sort of Rammstein way.
Well, yeah. Who was that band, the shoegaze band that we liked?
Shoegaze band.
Sunbather.
Oh, Death Heaven.
Death Heaven. Like when I saw them live, I was like, shit, this is intense as fuck. I could dig this live. It was like that kind of level intensity, except weirder.
Okay.
Weird stuff.
So there's a lot of darkness to this album.
Yeah.
And I don't mean the band Darkness.
I believe nothing, God.
Yeah. Big, dark guitar distortion, dissonance, a lot of really chilled out things. As I've mentioned, like some kind of horror-esque stuff with some organ going on. But then there's this weird Goodbye Goebbels that ends the album.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was like an acoustic post-war campfire song.
Yeah.
And it had like a really eerie piano that came in the second verse, but it was nice. It was a nice touch.
What do you think of that? Goodbye, Goebbels.
Well, that was one of the ones that I was quite into. I thought that was pretty cool. I think
I like that he was sitting there and he listened to it.
that was pretty
That
cool.
was pretty cool.
But that's the thing with this album. Like, it did feel like a bit of a drag to me along through it. A lot of it was sort of plodding, and although occasionally it did really interest me, and I'd be like, "That's really nice." More often, I was sort of looking for something. I was like, "No, this song doesn't do it," and then it's because it's really slow. It feels really dragging, and I was like. And so
I kind of think like you'd want to be in the
very
mood
up
for
points
it.
and down points for this. Yeah, I feel like if I was in the mood for it, I could have liked it more.
Or on drugs.
Drugs are good.
Or on many drugs, then I would have probably liked it more.
Drugs would
But
change the way that you listen to this album.
but I feel
No
like
endorsements.
but I feel like as a,
But I know a guy.
But I know a guy who knows
but I
a
feel
guy.
like as a human being
Who said
who
it worked.
listened to this on at most the drug of caffeine, It was not super.
Oh no, caffeine is not the drug of choice for this one.
However, it was the drug I was on.
Yes, it was.
It's the drug that we're on most of the time.
It's true.
This album was crazy. That's the word I'd use to describe this.
Caffeine is a drug we can endorse. It's pretty good.
By the way, the video, I can't remember what the video was. It could have been Marky Smith, but
Marky.
It's the one where the guy's ass is just moving horizontally across the screen,
God,
and then back, and there's a close up of the guy's face.
It's real fun.
And that won like best video of the year, like by NME Awards. Nice. I can't remember what it is. 2015.
The description does not do it justice. Watch it.
Yeah,
it goes so well with the song. It's actually brilliant.
We'll post it to our Twitter.
Put it in the eye.
We'll put it on Twitter and the eye. Yeah.
So, favorite songs?
Oh,
I think by far, Love Is Crack. Love Is the Crack.
okay.
That song was great. It was really good.
I'll go for that. I like Satisfied.
Is that
And a lot of other songs.
Is that one?
I was not satisfied with Satisfied.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I just wanted to say that.
Yeah, I get the feeling. I love it when songs match up with how you
Come
feel.
on, is there anything else?
White Boys on the Beach? Like, When Shipman Decides as well?
Yeah.
Goodbye Girls? I like... The album I like as a thing.
That's a thing.
That's a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. As an experience.
Love Is the Crack is my favourite. I would also go with Hits. I enjoyed that.
Yep.
When Shipman Decides, We Must Learn to Rise, and Goodbye Goebbels. I thought this album ended really well.
It's all very good, Kit, saying that you like the album as a whole.
Yeah.
But I need to use this section of our video to make a playlist of our favourite songs, which you can check out in the description. So, what are your favourite songs?
I already said...
Satisfied, Love Is the Crack.
Whoa,
Love Is a Crack, Satisfied, White Boys on the Beach.
Okay.
Whitest Boys on the Beach.
I can work with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
And out of 10, Gareth.
A 5.
Ooh.
Because some bits of it I really liked,
You were on that
but
lower end of the
I
spectrum.
very equally disliked some other bits of it.
Okay. I'm actually gonna go home and this is gonna be the album that I put on again.
Sweet. What are you going to give it, baby? James, sorry.
When I get home, I'll probably put on
Damn
colours.
right. I'm gonna go with an 8 out of 10. I'm gonna
8
go
out of
with an
10.
8
You
out
see,
of 10.
I'm between a 7 and an 8. Because I think I like the last album a bit more.
Come on, hype it.
It's a fucking 8! Good God, I love this album! Catch you next time with a Sonic Squeeze. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up and please press that subscribe button. Catch you later, YouTube. Have a good one. Videos, watch some of their music videos as well, and you'll see some stuff. Maybe some stuff you didn't want to see, but you can't unsee it because you've seen it now. What did you think of this pretty distinctive, unique album from Fat White Family? And have you heard of them before?
I've
This?
never heard of them before.
Okay. I got into them when I was, it was like a year and a bit ago.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to check them out. I'm going to go on YouTube. I'm going to see what they're like live. So I did this. And it came up with some videos. And I watched them.
And after you finished watching porn, you started the Fat White Family.
And then you switched over to YouTube. And,
If you're watching this right now, it means we couldn't think of Brianna.
Fat White Family.
It's time to stop!
Fat White Family are one of the craziest rock and roll outfits you will ever come across. Just watch some live...
wait, what?
Swipe over it. So, on the bill for oh, fuck you. So, on the bill for all of the UK festivals was the Fat White Family. And I couldn't stop seeing the name because it's a distinctive name, you know. You read the Fat White Family and it's there somewhere in the back of your mind. That making sense now, that reference. That's funny.
Come on.
Go, and I was it was that time of the year when I was checking out the bill on all of the festivals at the time.
Or the TV show.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a reference.
Oh, bloody hell.
What a reference.
Oh.
Our international audience is going to understand that ITV reference right there.
Just got cancer.
Keep Britain British.
So anyway, you can't say that.